Доброго вечора. Yay.
Hey, y'all. So I know it's Wednesday, but I'm going to do Tower Tuesday as a recording today. As you guys can see, I'm in a hotel room. I am traveling uh, this week. I'll actually be out of town. Well, out of town. I'll be traveling until probably next Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to do my best to keep up because I know you guys need guidance right now. Guys, just know, man, feminine, you are really being guided right now to go within. All right. Um, because especially those of you in separation, all right, even if you know your person is your person, best thing you can do for yourself and truly for them, if you're in separation, is just to let them go. Okay. They have lessons that they need to learn. You have something you need to do that is bigger than your connection right now. And for some of you, I'm not going to lie, for some of you, your union, 3D physical union may not be in your contract. Okay. I know there's so much misinformation out there about twin flame union that if you meet your twin flame in this lifetime, it means you're supposed to have union. That's not necessarily true. Now, it may be union with yourself that you're needing to find, but not necessarily union with your person. And the best thing you can do for yourself is just to go with it. And that if union is actually in the plan for you, that it will happen. If it's not, it may take several lifetimes for your souls to level up to the point where you can have physical union in the physical lifetime. And please understand that. All right. There. Because right now, feminine, I feel, especially those of you in my collective, I do feel that there's a wavelength that I'm specifically speaking to right now. And it's the divine feminine right now that's needing to really look within herself and see where she needs to level up. Because honestly, masculine, depending on your contract and depending on the lifetime that you're in, it may not be time for him to wake up fully for union. So you need to come to peace with that, need to be in your power with it, need to come to terms with that and the fact that you're here to do something that has nothing to do with your masculine. Okay, there may be something you need to do yourself in this lifetime. Oops. Before union can occur in a subsequent lifetime. All right, so you're also being advised to really lean on your spirit team right now, your spiritual guidance, your spiritual team, whatever. I have found that, like, I do have a spirit team and they do come through sometimes. But what I found in my particular situation is that my spirit team shows up as different people throughout my journey, different people who are guiding me, who are telling me the things that I need to see, because it's like I need that in the external. It's almost like I trust that a little bit more, and that's something that I need to deal with. That's just a little bit of my journey that's going on right now, trusting here and trusting my spirit team instead of trying to overthink it. And that's something that I'm dealing with right now. But just know, fem, whatever's going to happen, everything's going to be fine. Trust your plan because you have one. Trust your masculine has a plan. Okay. Trust that there is something that you're needing to do here before physical union can actually happen and happen successfully. Coming together and being with each other doesn't necessarily mean you're in union. Okay. I made that mistake with KOC. KOC is my twin flame, y'all. There is no mistaking there. KOC is my twin flame. What I thought was my twin flame before is not. It was a catalyst. Now, grateful for that because he got me out of a situation I needed to get out of so I could meet my true twin flame. Whether we are supposed to have union in this lifetime or not, I don't really know at this point. I really don't truly know. And that's where I'm kind of in a space of surrender right now. And it's okay to be in that space. It's okay to mourn the loss of that, the physical separation, but please understand that the soul separation is not happening. You can never ever truly be separated on a soul level. And even when this lifetime is over, if you never made physical union or whatever, you're going to come together in the spiritual world and be like, okay, well, what did we do wrong? What do we need to do right next time in order to make union happen? So it's not like you won't get another chance. And I know it's like, oh, I got to wait another lifetime, but just while you're here, do your thing. Do what you're supposed to do. Feel good. Be in your energy. And that's really where I feel a lot of feminines who are in my collective are right now, is learning to be good with your energy, learning to be good by yourself, learning to be alone without feeling lonely and fulfilling yourself. 9 of Cups. That's what that is, right? So we're gonna do Tower Tuesday. I'm gonna start with the connections here. Let's see what we got. Wow, Archangel Gabriel. So okay, so those of you who are looking for a sign, looking for a message, this is your message here, and this is what I'm about to give you here. This is your message. All right. You are getting guidance. Believe it or not, you are being guided. Okay. And so let's see what comes up. Fully release. There it is. There it is, fam. There's your guidance right now, needing to release these connections, especially those of you who are in true separation. You are in no communicado. Those of you who are with your person, I don't know if I have too many in my collective who are actually physically with their person, but those of you who are needing to at least release the situation as it is for right now. If you're triggering each other, you might need to take some space for yourself. You might need to cut it off. You might need to say, I need to walk away. I need to go. All right, that might be what you need to do. Okay, and this is your wake-up call. This is your guidance here. Some of you need to release these connections fully. And I mean fully detach. The love is always going to be there. You might still get astral communication, might still get dreams, this, that, and the other. Don't accept breadcrumbs, though. Do not accept breadcrumbs energetically, in the physical, whatever. Do not accept breadcrumbs. Some of you, this is where it's at. It's like you have still been holding on to these connections, and so you're getting these little breadcrumbs, thinking that's what's going to lead you to union. Get off of union for a second with your person and think about union with yourself. Where have you been denying union with yourself here? Okay, needing to fully release photographs. So some of you, this is going to be part of your process. Some of you, I know this is hard. Some of you are going to have to deal with some of these memories that are coming in. Okay, some of you are going to have to deal with some of the past stuff that's transpired between you and your person in these connections. Okay, you're going to need to tie up those loose ends with yourself, even if you can't tie them up with your person. Some of you, this is actually getting rid of some of these things. Stop looking at photographs, stop reminiscing, stop thinking about the past, and just move forward. I do feel there is, believe it or not, on a soul level, whether your person is in communication or not in the physical, your person is longing for you on a soul level. Okay, they know they have lessons to learn. They know exactly what they're doing. All right. But you don't have to stay stuck in that energy either. You do not. You do not have to stay stuck in that energy. Your guidance right now is to release. Purge what you got to purge, release it. That is the key here for you in this lifetime, for you to ascend, for you to learn your lessons, for your soul to grow, so you can move up to that next level. And you know what, guys? I've come to the realization I felt like this might be my last incarnation, but it's not. It's not. I've had a lot of downloads, a lot of realizations over the last month, guys. My spirituality is just back. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was with KOC physically, my spirituality waned. He was a block because I was putting all of my energy into us being together, and that's on me. Ask yourself where you've been denying yourself these things, okay? Because it's come to me in a realization that I have something I need to do here. And he was almost a distraction physically for me. All right. And so it's like being separated in the 3D is actually a blessing for me because it's brought back. I got off path and it brought me back on path. It pushed me back on path. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. It's like, no, 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 no. You're too far this way. We need to push you back this way. And the best thing I can do for you right now, my divine feminine, is to leave you, is to let you go on your path because I'm hindering you. On a soul level, he knew that. So it's like he pushed the masculine physical to do that. And I'm coming to peace with that. I'm coming to terms with that. Whether we come back together or not does not matter in this moment. It's all about me doing me. And so for you, femme, death here. The connection needs to, it's not going to die. That's not what I mean. It's not going to end. That's not what I mean either. But you need to seriously consider here what you need to release now, what you have not released yet. Truly, truly released. Okay. Some of you have been waiting. And I know I've talked to plenty, plenty of my clients who are divine feminines who are literally waiting for their masculine to come in so they can go into mission. No, you got to be in mission with or without your masculine. There is something you're needing to do here. And until you fully release this connection, and this may be the key for you right now, this may be why some of you have been blocked from path, some of you have been blocked from purpose, some of you have been blocked from missions because we've been focusing too much on the connection. You know, and it's, for some of you, this is not what you want to hear. I'm not here to tell you pretty things. I'm here to tell you the truth. Okay. All right, let's get some serious healing going on here with the Four of Swords. Some of you just need to hermit out. And I've said this before. Some of you need to hermit out. Some of you need to cut out everything that is blocking you, including your connection, if your connection is blocking you, okay? You need to cut out all of that stuff. You need to go within and you need to deeply heal right now, okay? And it's a process. It's not going to happen overnight. You need to have patience with yourself while you do this. Okay. And you know what? You can connect to the temple of healing in the astral. If you set that intention before you go to sleep, I mean, your spirit leaves your body every time your body goes to sleep. Okay. You go into the astral, you do things. And sometimes you remember, sometimes you don't. Depends on how spiritually attuned you are. Okay. But just because you don't remember doesn't mean you didn't. Set your intentions. You want to go to the temple of healing. You want to wash everything clean. Help me heal, help me heal, help me heal. Talk to your spirit guides. Help me heal, help me heal, help me heal. Some of you need to heal from these connections. These connections are hindering you. Knight of Wands, yes. You will find though, once you start doing this, once you actually start going within, you start cutting out those things and you start connecting to yourself here on a deeper level and you start actually healing that, things are going to start moving very, very fast for you. Okay. And these connections here, that's what they're here to show us. Okay. They're here to guide us into a higher purpose. Right now, some of you, your connections with your masculine, they're here to teach you something. You're here to teach them something. That is what the equal exchange is about. Okay. It's up to you whether you learn that lesson. Okay. I know I talked to my spirit team. I'm like, oh my God, I was hoping this was my last one. I don't want to do this again. This sucks. It hurts. I don't like this. But remember, we're here to learn. We're here to learn limitations. We are here to learn emotions, and emotions are hard. Emotions are hard. Okay, some of those deep emotions, man, you're just like, I don't want to do this. Why do people commit suicide? We know. I can't deal with the pain anymore. Contract over, done. But then you got to come back and do it again. Yeah, you know, it's like I might as well stick it out and learn my lesson now so I don't have to do this again. So I can actually move up a level. So we get that much closer to union. If it has to take another lifetime, that's fine. You know, at seven of cups, some of you still have not made up your mind that this is what you need to do. This is your wake-up call here. You are holding yourself back right now by not dealing with what you need to deal with. And again, it's not what some of you want to hear. Some of you want to hear, you know, I could find another tarot reader that's going to tell you, union is coming next week. He's going to contact you tomorrow. Who cares? That's not why you're here right now. For some of you, that is not why you are here in this lifetime, and that's okay. That is okay. Make peace with that. And getting to that place of complete detachment where, you know what, if it happens, great. If it doesn't, I'm fine. That's hard. That is very, very difficult, y'all. It is very, very difficult, but just know you can do it. You can do it. Wow. Yeah. Chariot. Like, you're on different paths right now. Some of you, you're on different paths from your masculine right now. Doesn't mean it's permanent. Please understand that. Please understand it. And this is a mindset thing. Just because something didn't work out before doesn't mean it's going to not work out in the future. Just because something is the way it is right now does not mean it can't change. So please understand that and just learn that you are the creator of your reality. What do you truly want, femme? What is it that you truly want? Three of Wands. What have you not released yet? What are you still holding on to? Until you release those things, that new stuff, the new stuff that you really want, it's not going to come in. It's just not, guys. It's not. You've got to make that decision for yourself. In a world of possibilities, in a world without limits, in a world without obstacles, what is it that you truly want to create for yourself that you haven't been? Hermit mode, yes. Okay, masculine definitely in hermit mode right now. Masculine doing his thing, whatever. Them, this is you. You got to do this. You got to go within. You got to do your things. Do your soul searching now. What have you not released yet? Are you still dwelling on the fact that you're on separate paths? Because some of you are right now. Where have you not made up your mind that you need to move forward? You need to cut out some of these things that no longer serve you. And guys, I've been doing some very deep work. You know, I haven't, yes, I know I've been like kind of MIA a little bit online, but don't think I'm not doing some work in my own personal life and helping my soul family that's here with me now heal. Some of you, that's what you're here for too. There are people in your life that need you. Okay. That despite what it looks like on the outside, they actually need you to help them, Two of Swords. Them. You've got to make that decision for yourself. What have you been blinding yourself to? What have you not been dealing with under the surface? Where have you not been speaking truth? Where have you not been seeing truth? Where have you been deceiving yourself because it's something that you choose to believe, but not what you choose to believe may not necessarily be true. What you choose to believe becomes your reality. But sometimes when we choose to believe the things, sometimes we get a tower because the truth always comes through. The truth always comes through. Yeah, karma. Some of you just got to wrap up this karma. Some of you, that's what this is. You haven't been dealing with some karma. When your connection, like we're on the connections right now. Some of you haven't been dealing with your karma in the connection. Some of you, that's what's happening right now. You're playing out karma with your masculine right now. Okay, your masculine is here to teach you a karmic lesson. There's something else you're needing to do here. You're needing to learn here. For me, it's learning when to let go of something. When it's time to let go. I can see that now. That was my entire life, man. I'm very persistent, very loyal, and very faithful. And then I found that I was putting my energy, my faith, my loyalty in situations that were hurting me. I stopped. I don't do that anymore. Something doesn't feel right. I don't do it anymore. I just don't. And that's okay. You know what? That's why I'm here. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Like finding that greater stability here through the lessons, bringing balance back to the connections, the true balance in the energetic connection you have with your person, with your masculine, whatever you want to call them. Don't care. Okay. And for some of you, this is where you're needing the lesson here, is learning to create your own stability here, an equal give and take. Some of you, it's been so unequal. Some of you have been giving so much to these connections and that hasn't been given back. And some of you, this is the karma you're dealing with here. And it could be lifetimes that we're talking about, or just this lifetime, all of them, doesn't matter. They all connect to each other. Some of the scenarios you play out in a current life are going to connect to a past life because it's a karmic cycle. It's a karmic loop. It's something, it's a lesson that you're learning from a previous life that needs to be dealt with now before you can move on. Where have you been racking up that karma? For some of you, you're needing to completely cut karma out. Stop playing into that karma. And for some of you, you need to hermit to do that. Cut out the karma. Cut it cold turkey. Done. No more accepting breadcrumbs. Equal give and take only, please. Even with your masculine. Doesn't matter how much you love them. Doesn't matter how much you feel it on the soul level. What is he showing you right now? One more here. Yeah. Eight of Pentacles. King of Wands I got on the bottom of the deck. But that's it. Where have you not been taking action? Okay. Where have you been putting your energy where it doesn't need to be? You've been putting your energy into something that's not feeding you what you deserve. Okay. You need to release that. You need to release that now. Okay. And you need to start building yourself up now. Okay. Some of you are doing that. Some of you are already there. Some of you are in that position where you're like, I know what I need to do. It's just hard to do it. And I see it all the time. This is so hard. Letting go is so hard. It's hard. I know when you feel that on the soul level and it doesn't go away, the love doesn't go away no matter what you do. You want to hate this person, but you can't. That's the hard part. Forgiving someone for their actions without sacrificing yourself is hard. It's hard. Okay, let's get some messages. Wow. I'm sorry I was so mean. Sorry I was mean. I remember everything. In denial. Some of them, they're in denial about what they've done. Some of them are in denial about the connection. Some of them are in denial about what they've done. I hate the touch and go as much as you do. So you know what, feminine? Stop. You know, you got to send a text to your masculine. I'm letting you go now. Do it. Just do it. I'm done. I'm done. I love you, but I'm done. Okay. The silence sucks. And that's the thing is sometimes they want you to reach out because they want to know that you're still there. They can still come back in whenever they want. This connection is so intense. I claim you as mine. Yeah, well, too bad, buddy. Never say never. Make the pain stop. They got to make it stop. Why don't you make it stop for you, femme? Okay. Trust me, I will find you when it's time. Trust the plan. I don't know what to say, so I say nothing. Truth. I have nothing to say. I've had nothing to say. So I say nothing. These dreams are getting to me. Thank you. Dark Night of the Soul, yeah. Masculine's got his own shit he's got to deal with, okay? Dark Night of the Soul is happening for a lot of masculines right now. Whether they actually come through and wake up and learn their lessons is on them. It has nothing to do with you, femme. You learn your lessons and move forward. There's just too much at stake. I want to apologize. Okay? Okay. Let's take a look at feminine and her path right now. Dreams. Okay, some of you, okay, like I said, you leave your body astrally every time you go to sleep. Okay, some of you you're gonna remember this, some of you won't. You know, it's whatever. But if you are having very vivid dreams, they feel very real, they feel very astral-like, it's true. Okay, it's real. So pay attention to this right now. And for some of you, this is your dream. What is your dream? What do you truly want in your life? Making the most out of the lifetime while you're here. Okay, and being your own guiding light, basically here. Like I said, being good with being alone and not being lonely is the real key here, and learning to trust your light and just going with the flow and knowing that it's going to take you exactly where you need to go. So hold your vision, hold your dream, and just go with the flow. Know that you're being guided. Know that you're being helped. You are never, ever, ever alone, even though it feels like it. You're never, ever, ever alone. Just trust that because you're not alone. Okay, whole in the soul. Nothing's missing, I promise. It feels that way. It feels that way. But look at the bigger picture. Look at the deeper picture here. Look at the soul connection here. Look at the connections you have with others in your life. Look at the connection you have with yourself. What is actually missing? What do you feel is truly missing? And if you feel that's missing, find it here. Find it here. Okay. Because it's an illusion. It's not gone. Unleash your creativity. For some of you, then again, this is just your wake-up call. You need to move into purpose. You need to move into mission, whatever it is you want to call it, but you've got to fully release something first. You've got to fully release it. And some of you, that is the connection. Some of you, it's karma, but some of you, it's the connection. That's what's actually holding you back from creating that which you want. Okay, you have everything you need within you to create these things. You are a feminine. You are a creative force. Nothing can stop you. Except you. Okay, so where have you been self-sabotage? Boom, there it is. Where have you been sabotaging yourself? Where have you been holding yourself back? Where have you been letting your demons run the show? Where have you been letting others run the show? Where have you been letting others run your simulation? I mean, Spirit's coming in here and showing you this. Some of you, this is a really rude awakening, and I'm not really sorry because this is why I'm here. Okay, I trigger people, and I do it without thinking about it. It just is what it is. I'm here to do that. That's fine. I've come to peace with that. I actually had some troll being like, triggering people on purpose is rude. I'm like, did I say I do it on purpose? I don't. I just do it by being myself. It took me a long time to accept that. It just is what it is. It's like, and I know I have the like resting bitch face. So like, people tell me things, it's like, I have no emotion, but that's not true. It's that I'm not letting your emotions affect mine. It's a boundary thing. It's nothing personal. It also helps me because if I'm in emotion, I can't help you because I can't truly see what it is that you're needing from me. Okay. So when I do readings for people, when I do coaching for people, I'm usually not in emotion. I'm usually detached from that. And that's on purpose. It's because I'm a very, very deep empath. Okay. And I pick up on that stuff immediately. All right. So I've learned to be able to turn it off when I need to. It's a boundary thing. Okay. Ask yourself where you haven't been doing that for yourself, where you haven't been setting boundaries for yourself. That's the root of your self-sabotage here for some of you. Some of you, you've let others dim you. You've let others make you feel like you needed to dim yourself because they didn't feel safe around you. So therefore, you didn't feel safe around yourself. Where have you been doing that to yourself? Be yourself. Be yourself fully. Who cares what other people think? Really. And to me, it's not about not caring what other people think. It's about not letting what other people think of you bother you. Because the ones who are here to learn from you are going to learn from you. The ones who are not going to learn from you aren't going to learn from you. You can't force that. Don't focus on the ones who are not here to learn from you. Focus on the ones who are. And that's what I do. Okay. The trolls, I don't care. Like, that's their problem. I don't really give a shit. And, the only way it really was affecting my energy was when I was being so broad on YouTube and I was reaching like a larger collective, and some of those negative energies and like the false twin flame light and everything like that were coming at me. And I'm like, I can't do that anymore. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing now in the Facebook group in a smaller collective, because the smaller collective is who I am here to truly reach. And those of you who are here for a reason. Whether you decide to learn from me or not is irrelevant to me. Okay, that's on you, right? I can only be here and do what I'm needed to do. It's up to you to learn the lessons, okay? Wow, the priestess. Yeah, so high priestess, you're femme. Femme, look at this for what it truly is. You're being pushed back on path. You're being pushed back into the spiritual path. And you all have one. Everybody has one. 7 of inspiration here, 7 of swords, or sorry, 7 of wands here. Standing your ground in your spirituality and not letting anybody else derail you from that. Put up those boundaries. Put up those boundaries. All right, that is what you're needing to do. You're being moved back on path. The star, boom, there you go. Got the high priestess and the star here. Come on. Okay, what is it you're creating for yourself? What is the dream? What is the dream for yourself here? And I know somebody's like, my dream is union. Okay, I got it. I understand. What is it you're here to create now? Union with yourself. Find that union within yourself. Okay, and if union physically is meant to happen with you and your person, it will in this lifetime. If not, it won't. Be good with that. Okay, be good with that. Be good with yourself. Create your own life. Create your own life. Your life right now, especially if you're in separation from your person, no comunicado, has nothing to do with your person. Okay, please know that. Muse of voices. Yeah, I mean, this is it's the King of Cups. I'm sorry, the King of Swords. Some of you, this is about action. Some of you, this is about taking action, your words being in line with your actions. You are, a lot of us are coming into alignment right now. A lot of feminines are moving into alignment. That's what this is right here. That's what this is. Moving into alignment, into true spiritual alignment so that you can have what it is that you want. But some of you have not been taking action on that. Some of you have not been speaking truth where it's needed. Some of you have not been in integrity with yourself. You have been waiting. But the more you wait, because that's what the universe is going to send you. Stop waiting. Stop. Just stop right now. Stop waiting. Cut out everything that keeps you in a waiting energy and just go. Just do it. Trust it. Everything's going to be fine. You got this. Okay. Yeah. 2 of Cups. Look, come on. And some of you, this is what you're hoping for. Some of you, it's like, this is what I want with my person. And for some of you, you may get this, but it won't be with your person. So I'm just being quite honest with you. If your person is not available for the union in this lifetime, it won't happen in this lifetime. It just won't. So, but in order to get this, you have to feel this within yourself first. That's just how it works. You don't go looking for it, because when you look for it, all that happens is you repeat the cycle because you're looking for something external from yourself that you should be finding within yourself. That should already be there. Okay, and for some, seriously, all of you, this is not going to happen until you have union with yourself, until you have that love within yourself. The 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups won't happen. Until you have the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Cups won't happen. And some of you do have new love coming in. Okay, some of you do have new love coming in, your new love cycle, and that could be with a person. It could be with yourself. Okay, it could be with your family. Where is the love in your life right now? Where is it? It's there. Find it. It's here. Okay, once you find that here, it's going to be reflected out into the physical space. That's how that works. Inside out work, y'all. Yeah. 5 of Cups. Some of you still hoping and wishing, hoping for this, hoping for this. Okay, stop. Stop. Okay. Because you're just perpetuating a cycle here. If you haven't done a past life reading, I highly recommend doing it. I don't do past life readings, but there are plenty of tarot readers out there. Find one you trust and get a past life reading done. Find what it is that's repeating right now in this lifetime, how it connects to a past one. There's an answer there for you. Okay. You're going to find it. Some of you, this is a cycle you repeated for lifetimes. Okay. With your person, possibly with somebody else, with yourself, whatever. Okay. Hoping, waiting. Okay. And there is hope in this situation, but faith is stronger than hope. Please understand that. Okay. Where's your faith right now, fam? Yeah. Look at all these cups. Page of Cups. Some of you, this is a new beginning in love. This is a new beginning in creating an emotional reality that actually vibes with you, that actually makes you feel good. Okay, once you do that, you find that 9 of Cups, that's when the 10 of Cups comes in. And being open to what that actually presents itself as to you. Don't attach yourself to a person. Please don't. Okay, don't attach yourself to a person. All right, let's get some advice here. Power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. That's exactly what I said. Faith is stronger than hope. Trust where you're being led. Trust your plan because you have one. Don't try to fight it. Don't try to control everything, because what happens when you do that? You end up with karma. Then you have to come back and repeat it so that you clear that karma. Don't do that to yourself. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Massive awakenings happening right now for the feminine. Like, you notice, like, YouTube now is like flooded with like the spirituality stuff. It's really kind of amazing. Like, but you got to be careful because it's hard to know who to trust right now because there is a false light. There is a false light. Okay. I've been accused of that before, but it's like, no, absolutely not. I don't have anything to do with the false light. I don't have anything to do with the readers who were in the false light. I kind of disconnected myself from a lot of people in the spiritual community for that reason, because I was getting thrown. Some people call it spell work. That's fine. Call it that if you want. I was being thrown all sorts of really messed up things that were really hindering my journey, hindering my connection, hindering my spiritual path. And I had to cut myself off. So again, you got to cut anything out that's hindering you. Okay. Trust yourself here. You are being activated for a reason. There's something you're here to do. Okay. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Like I said, you're going to get through this, fam, and you're going to feel so much better on the other side. Like once you truly fully release, once you fully detach, and you just start going with the flow, and you're just like, well, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, whatever, I'm fine. I'm fine regardless. That's when the things really start coming into place for you. And it's just opening yourself up to what that truly looks like. Okay. Holding a vision is really important, but also feeling it. You got to feel it. Okay. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. Again, karma. Some of you are dealing with some major karma right now that you've got to resolve. That's part of what's happening right now. Some of you feel so like hopeless and desperate and scared and like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. Oh my God. And I get that because you're in that emotional loop. You just keep going round and round and round and round and round in that loop. And you're like, I can't get out. I can't get out. 8 of Swords, right? I can't get out. I can't get out. Yes. Yes, you can. But you have to free yourself emotionally. You have to free yourself mentally before you can do it physically. That's how that works. All right. Surrender. That's it. You need to move into surrender. Feminine moving into complete and total release and surrender right now. That's why what's happening to you is happening. It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. So that you will embrace full surrender. You can move forward in purpose and go, you know what? I'm just going to go with the flow. Why struggle? I'm tired of struggling. Y'all, I got to a point where I was like, I am so tired of struggling at this point. And yes, I did send I did send KOC a message and I told him, you know what? That's fine. You go do you, boo boo. Like, I love you. I really, really do. Like, on a soul level, I know you love me too. Look, our connection is totally legit. Like, we are twin flames. It is what it is. And I told him, I was like, I told him, I have something I need to do, but I need to release you completely in order to do that. So I hope you're happy where you're at. I really, really do. I really hope you are. I love you. I hope I only ever wanted the best for you. If you think where you are now is better for you, great. I really, really fully support that. Go. Okay. I know I'll see you again. Okay. That's what I said. I was like, I need to fully release you in order to move forward. And that's what I'm doing now. I wish you every happiness, period. Wanted to tell him he puts the penis in happiness, but probably wouldn't have been appropriate. Anyway, all right. So let's take a look at mission, life purpose, whatever you want to call it for you, femme. Ooh, not for you. Okay, so this is right in line with everything that I've been saying, guys. That's why all of this is so connected. Some of you have got to release some of these things that are just not for you right now. They're just not for you right now. And for some of you, those of you who are supposed to be in union in this lifetime, if it's not happened yet, it's because it's not supposed to yet. If you were to come together in union with your person now, it would be an absolute disaster. Absolutely. You don't want that. No, it's not for you right now. For some of you, it's where you're at. It's your family. It's your friends. It's your job. It's the whatever, the energy that you're in. Not for you. It's not for you. It's time to release it. Got to release the things that are not for you right now because you are rebuilding right now. You are in a rebuilding phase. Feminine, you're releasing because there's a new beginning coming in for you. You cannot move through into a new beginning until you've released the old reality. You cannot take that baggage into building a new tower because it's just going to fall over if it's not stable. If it doesn't align with you, let it go. Let it go, right? Let it go. Buy the book. Okay, this is what I'm getting with this. You've got to do what's right for you. Not what you think you're supposed to do. Supposed to is a survival mentality, okay? It's a lack mentality. Not what you think you're supposed to do. Not what you think is right for everybody. What is right for you? What are you building for yourself? What do you need to release in order to do that? I feel like I'm beating a dead horse here. Change in the wind. Yeah, because change is coming. It's coming. Change is coming. Change is here. Ride it. Ride the winds of change. Look at the tower here on the back of a horse. Sorry, zebra. I'm sorry. Excuse me, zebra. Embrace the change. Don't fight it. Fighting it, all that does is breed struggle. Fighting it's not going to change the situation. Okay? It just is what it is. You got to go where you're led. You've got to release the things that no longer serve you so you can build something new. You got to do it for yourself, not for others, and embrace the change. Once you do that, whole world's going to open up to you, fam. A whole emotional reality is going to completely shift. Chaos and conflict. Release this. You've been dealing with this. Release it. And as regards your mission here, your purpose, whatever, some of you have been doing things that are not good for you. You think it's your purpose. And we put so much stress on what our purpose is, what we're here to do, and we think it locks us into one thing, and it doesn't. Your mission's going to change. Your purpose is going to change because it's all the path. You just have to go where you're led at that moment and not feel bad about it. Don't feel guilty about it. I don't. Guys, those of you who've been with me for a while, you know how many times I've changed direction. That's because I was led to do that. And now I'm back here. Okay, I may change directions again. In fact, I'm probably going to. I've accepted that. And it's because I move where I'm supposed to move, when I'm supposed to move. That makes sense. And I just go with it. I don't ask questions anymore. Don't overthink these things. That's what breeds chaos. That's what breeds conflict. That's what breeds resistance, is when you sit there and try to overthink where your intuition is taking you, where your guides are leading you, where your path is leading you. Don't fight it. Just go. Just go. Know you're being led there for a reason. You may not know why yet. And you won't know why probably until you do it. And then everything's going to come clear and you're going to, oh, okay. All right. That makes sense. Stop chasing the why. Our Page of Cups. Yeah, for you, femme, as far as your journey goes, it really has to do with that love that you're bringing in to what you want, what you want to do, where you want to go, what you're wanting to create, the emotional reality you're wanting to create. And I feel like right now, femme, you are being urged to be Queen of Pentacles right now. You got to be good with yourself. You've got to be in your own stability. You got to create your own stability. Some of you, this has to do with knowledge. Some of you, your mission right now is just to do research, just to learn everything you can about something that you're passionate about. You don't have to chase mission. You just do what you naturally love to do, and mission will come to you. You don't have to chase mission. Remember, what you chase eludes you. Okay? Some of you, that is your lesson right now, needing to be like, you know what? I'm just going to be passionate about something. I'm going to move forward and love what I do. And that's your mission. That's your mission right now. Your mission is to feel good. Your mission is to find yourself. Your mission is to be good with yourself, is to be good in your energy. Five of Swords, some of you, your mission right now is to walk away from something. Resolve your conflict, your inner conflict. There's so much inner conflict with feminine right now. And it's being, if your masculine is your actual masculine, is your twin flame, it's being reflected externally with him or whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, do you understand? Okay, it goes back and forth. All right, some of you, that's what you need to do. Some of you just need to walk away from something that's been hindering you. It's been holding you back. It's been keeping you in conflict and keeping you in chaos. You need to release it now. King of Wands, again, I got it on the bottom of the deck when I was doing connections here. You need to take action on something you're passionate about. What is it that you're passionate about? What is it you are passionate about? Don't let anybody tell you that you have to wait for better circumstances to do what you love. It's not how that works. Stability starts here. Ace of Swords. New beginnings here. Major new beginnings for you, feminine. New beginnings in love. New beginnings in relationships. New beginnings in your mission. New beginnings in your journey. Here, it's all here right now. For some of you, it feels like a difficult new beginning. It feels like it's been very, very difficult to get to this new beginning. It's because you haven't released something yet. You still have not released that. Wow, I got a Two of Cups again. You still have not fully released what you need to release. And for some of you, again, has to do with your connection. Okay. Separation is an illusion. I know we say this all the time, but then we still want our person. We still want that physical. I get it. Trust me. Be your own person right now, femme. Some of that is what your new beginning is right now, is to be your own person. All of that energy you would put into your masculine, all of that energy you put into your connection, put it in yourself now. And you'll start to see the changes, and they're gonna happen really fast. And you're gonna be like, "Ooh, why didn't I do this before?" You have Three of Wands again, needing to make that decision. What have you not released yet? What are you moving towards? What are you moving towards? What are you blocking yourself from moving towards? Because you're holding on to something else that does not need to be there. It's not for you. Not for you. Doesn't mean forever, but it's not for you right now. And that's okay. Knight of Cups. Again, like this really has to do right now for femme with our emotional realities. What is your emotional reality showing you? What are you learning from this emotional reality? And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm actually right now helping my mother with her spiritual journey. Been doing a lot of healing with my family dynamic, a lot of healing with my parental karma and my familial karma, because that's coming up for feminine right now, guys. And my mom's very receptive when it's just me and her. My dad's not. It is what it is. It's fine. I'm helping my dad too, believe it or not. But my mom's very receptive to these things because she's very spiritual within herself. She and I are mirrors of each other. It's crazy. Everybody's a mirror, but true mirrors of each other. In fact, I've actually repeated a lot of cycles in my life, and she experienced in her life. That's how much mirrors we are. Here to teach her something. She's here to teach me. But right now, the roles are reversed. I'm here to teach her something. Okay. And I'm helping her with her spiritual journey. She's going through the same thing we all are right now as feminines. Your emotional realities. Okay. What is your emotional reality right now? You can change that. You control your emotions. They should not control you. And she's like, well, how do you do that when it's so hard? How do you do that how do you release? How do you do that? I'm going to tell you guys the exact same thing I told her. You just feel the emotion. You don't think about the emotion. You don't think about what's triggering the emotion, because all that happens when you do that is you perpetuate that emotional cycle over and over and over again, and it's never ending, and it just keeps the emotions coming. In order to fully release those emotions, you just want to stay in the moment in those emotions, whatever those emotions are. For me, it's been very, very painful crying. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I've been crying every single day. Hard. Okay? I have to. It is what it is. You find yourself in that energy, you're crying, and it hurts, it hurts. Be in that. Feel it. Be in the moment. Don't use a coping mechanism to escape from it. Don't go into your head and try to think about it. Don't. Just feel it in that moment, and then when it's over, it's done. I purged it. It's gone. Okay? That's what's going to help you bring clarity. That's what's going to bring clarity to what you need to do here. Seven of Pentacles. Where do you need to be putting your energy now? You're planting these seeds, feminine. You're planting these seeds for your long-term stability. And you know what? It may seem boring as crap. Okay? It might seem super, super boring because maybe you don't see the fruits of your labors yet. It's always working. Keep going. But don't put your energy into something that is not good for you. If you know it's not good for you, if you feel that, this is not good for me. Not ego saying, oh, it's not working. No, you feel in the situation I'm in, it's hurting. It's not good. It makes me not feel good about myself. I'm going to release that. Not because it's boring, not because you're not seeing the results, but because you feel on a cellular, spiritual level where you're at, what you're putting your energy in is not helping you grow. You need to walk away. All right. All right. Let's get some final. Oh, grieve your losses. Okay. Yeah. Feminine, this is where you're at right now. You feel you're losing. You're not. No. Surrender doesn't mean you lost. Surrender just means, okay, I'm not going to struggle anymore. It is what it is. I'm fine, regardless. Grieve your losses. You absolutely should. You should grieve the things that you think you've lost. But once you purge that, let it go. Don't perpetuate the cycle. Don't feed the karma. Don't feed the karma. Do not feed the karma. Correct your mistakes. Learn from it. Learn from it. What is this teaching me right now? What is this teaching me right now? You can correct your mistakes. You can learn. You can't force somebody else to learn. That's what forgiveness is about. Learning your lesson and just releasing. Just done. Okay? Accept disappointments gracefully. Sometimes things don't work out, or they don't work out the way we think they should, or the way we were hoping to, right? Accept that what's happening is for your highest good. Acceptance. Okay, it's the first step to surrender. Acceptance. It didn't work out the way I thought it would. That's okay. It wasn't in the plan. I have a higher plan. I have a higher purpose. Okay, let's focus on that. That's what's going to bring you fulfillment. Okay? Don't dwell on what you lost, because you're going to give it power. All right? Ask with sincerity. And for some of you, this is about asking your spirit guides for help. You still haven't maybe fully done that. They cannot interfere. They can't interfere. They can help you. They can guide you if you ask them to. They'll take over sometimes. Like they'll push you on path and they'll take those things away from you that no longer serve you. And you're sitting there trying to hold on to them after you ask for help. And they're like, bro, I'm trying to help you. Okay. If you ask for help, they will help you. But it may not look the way you think it's going to look. Okay, just know that. And it may hurt because you're attached to whatever it is. But be honest, be like, you know what? I know it's probably going to hurt, but I need help right now. I need help right now. Help me. Some of you, this is your people around you. Some of you need to ask for help. Don't feel guilty for doing that. Okay. And do something different. For some, again, some of you have been putting energy into something that's just not serving you. Some of you have been putting energy into something that's harming you, that's not for you. Okay. You might have been meant to be there, but maybe not forever. Does that make sense? Okay. Follow the path wherever it leads you. If it leads you to a fly by night job, you got to be there for like a temporary amount of time. There's something you're needing to learn there. There's something the people there need to learn from you. There's something you need to learn from the experience. You do it. And then guess what? Wherever your path leads you next, you go. Okay. People make you feel guilty for going. I'm sorry. I got to go. It is what it is. It's nothing personal. I have stuff I need to do. Okay. So again, some of you just need to change directions. You need to do it consciously. Some of you are being forced to change directions and you haven't consciously released the old direction first. And that's what you need to do now. All right. I sincerely hope this helped you guys. I know it, I get called this a lot. It's like, you're such a downer or you're so negative or this something. I'm not negative. I'm being actually very like straightforward. There's nothing negative about this reading actually. I'm all about feminine empowerment. That is what I am all about. Feminine empowerment. And if this helped empower just one person, even if it's just me, that's fine. Then I did my job. Okay. And if this triggered you, ask yourself why. Okay. Reach out. Shoot me a DM. Let's talk about it. Why did this trigger you? I offer coaching sessions, y'all. Don't just do that for fun. I enjoy doing it, but it's not like, I offer coaching services because people need those things and they get a lot from them. Like I need to start posting more testimonials because I have a lot of them. I have people who've been coming to me for years, repeatedly, like monthly. Like I have people who book a coaching session every 2 weeks. I have people who book clearing sessions every single month. Okay, because it helps them. That's why I'm here. It's no joke. Okay. You need help with something, DM me. Let's talk. Okay. If you're being guided to do that, there's a reason for that. All right. And it's, for me, it's not about the money. It's really not. Like, I need to obviously support myself and my daughter, obviously. But for me, it's not about the money. It has never been about the money. It's about me being here to do what I need to do. Okay. And if you're being called to get help and I'm not the one for you, that is fine. I'm not going to force somebody to work with me who is not aligned with me because that just leads to disastrous results. I don't play that game. I don't do that. I learned that lesson a long time ago. So that's why I was like, talk to me in DM. Let's talk. Let's see where you're at, what you're actually needing. And if it's something that I cannot provide for you, I'll send you elsewhere so that you at least get the help that you actually need, not just the help I think you want. Does that make sense? That's why I don't have a website anymore for my tarot and for my clearings and for my coaching because people were booking them. Okay. And I wasn't able to really feel out their energy where they were actually at. And then I would do a reading for them and they would be disappointed because it wasn't what they wanted to hear. I'm like, go to another tarot reader who's going to tell you all these pretty things that your person is coming next week. And you know what? He might come in for like a booty call or something like that. You spend $100 for this tarot reader to tell you your masculine's coming in for a booty call. You want a booty call? You want breadcrumbs? All right, enjoy. I don't do that. For me, it's not about your person. It's about you. That's why you're here. Okay? And if you're serious about it, DM me. Let's talk. All right, guys? All right. Have a good rest of your day. I'm going to try to do Feminine Friday if I can. Again, if I can, I'll do a spread, but I'll let you guys know. And have a good rest of your day.